Well, hello everyone. This is Roseanne Kulyk, or Rose, and my business is called The Perfect Rose. Going to pick up where we left off, and this is a special video actually for some of the clients that I've worked with recently or in the past, and also for some that may be attracted to me now. I've had some wonderful experiences in this past year, getting a little bit more clarity on how I want to make my contribution to others. I mean, I'm always contributing in some way, shape, or form. So one of the miracles was I was sent someone that was pregnant. Well, I had been working with them for many years, actually, and I do believe in my heart that their spirit of their child was one of the kind of nudged them to work with me because of part of my mission. So initially, when I put myself full time out for my what I would call my mission, the bigger part of my mission, not saying that as I look back now, I realize I've always been doing my spiritual work just in slightly different ways. Because as I look back, I've revisited a good portion of my life in these past few years, and I'm really realizing that there was always some element of some of my spiritual self in action in a whole bunch of different experiences. And I'm pretty proud of how I handled a lot of situations. It could have, I think other people might have done different things. Let's put it that way. So, when I first put myself out there for my mission, I do believe 85% of the people that I drew to me were actually similar to me. So they were either beings that have come on the earth to assist during this period of time, or maybe they might have had children. But I'd have to say a good portion of them were that. Now, a lot of them have waken up already. So now we've got some of them have wakened, and other ones that are waking up right now. But I also feel like what my guidance was trying to tell me in these past few years, with all the deep personal work that I've done and some of the things that have really touched my heart on a soul level, and plus the life experience I had just from my family and things like that, and other things I witnessed before some of my loved ones passed, that another piece of my work I feel is going to be for the children on this planet, and not necessarily maybe to work with them directly, but to work with their parents or others that are going to be near children. So a lot of this work is deep personal work. Like people go on the spiritual path and think everything's going to be all roses. There's a lot of beauty on the journey, and your higher self loves you and has actually orchestrated a lot of these experiences from a place of love. And that's one of the things that we have to kind of condition out of us, the belief that everything has to be, the only way we can grow is through pain and struggle. But even in the presence of love, it will still bring up your pain. It's just we find a healthier outlet to do something with it. And that is actually, like, your higher self wants you to grow, and it tries to set up circumstances for that to happen. And what's happening right now is more people are going to be waking up to that spiritual aspect of themselves. So if you've noticed, in I don't know, the past, I don't know how many years now, how many more people have anxiety and depression and things like that. And we've been medicating them. Society's been choosing to medicate them instead of finding a healthy outlet for them to do something with those feelings. Doesn't, instead of going to such an extreme where people are going postal and things like that. That's what's causing the problem, is we still keep wanting to squash everybody. We just keep wanting to squash everybody into these things. I'm just going to show you right now, like I'm going to show you a pendulum here, and I'm just holding it like this, and I'm going to show you how it can spin. Watch this sucker spin. Faster. Might not do it as much because I'm concentrating too much. You are an electromagnetic energetic being. See, it's agreeing. That's my yes. You are an energetic being. See, it really even says it. That's yes. That's my yes. You are an energetic being. So the problem is sometimes people start to go into the law of attraction and different things like that, and they'll want to start manifesting, and but they realize they think it's just mindset. But I believe in my heart, when I grew exponentially, I changed my mind and energetically, and that's when I grew exponentially. And I believe that's what I'm sort of here to do. excuse me, to assist people with when it comes to making their lives improve as they raise their children. So that way they're getting rid of some of those old programs that might be interfering with their children really being really connected to their gifts. So unfortunately, again, like I say, I can only do 5-minute videos here.